What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and I'm laughing at it already. Maybe we should start. Maybe we should start doing a segment here on this channel, a daily segment, because it's not a full video, I guess, called "What Pisses Joe Off Today." What did piss Joe off today? You know, that's the name of the segment. What pissed Joe off today? And I'll show you what pissed me off today. You all know how I feel about journalists who normally do not cover pro wrestling and their view of the quote-unquote sport. I have to put sport in quotes, little air quotes, because somebody will come at me and go, "It's not a real sport, Joe White, stupid Mark." Anyway, so it always pisses me off when an outsider covers pro wrestling, who is not a fan of pro wrestling, who does not treat it with a little bit of dignity. Case in point, Mr. Dave Doyle of Cage Rider does an article on what if Ronda Rousey sucks at pro wrestling, already going negative. And, I'll give you a second here. I'm going to go quiet. I want you to read that second paragraph. I'll give you about 10 seconds. You know. Are you done? You should have caught it in the first sentence of the second paragraph. Or it's a giant sentence, and so you should have caught it in the first part of that sentence. Here, I'll highlight it for you. That right there. I hate that fucking word. And I live in the South. I hate that fucking word. Oh, I hate it with a passion. Of course this guy's biased. Let's find out who Mr. Doyle... Oh, he writes for Cage Rider. You go to Cage Rider, and it's all MMA stuff. It's all MMA crap. So, Mr. Doyle, and all you other journalists out there, quit using words like wrestling. It cheapens our deal. What if somebody new was coming from pro wrestling was going into your sport, and I said, such and such isn't the only monkey to get thrown in the fucking beaten cage over the years? You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying, folks? So, right off the bat, okay, he says this is not going to be one of those columns in which the guy covers a real sport looks down on professional wrestling for being fake. Then he uses the word wrestling in the very next sentence. The very next sentence. So already you're discredited, dude. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What do you think about this? And let me know about this. There's a lot of people, you know... Sorry, I didn't want to cough in your ear. There's a lot of people out there. My girlfriend's mother, for instance. Every time we go to her house, they know I'm wrestling fans, and of course they see it as a joke as well. Every time I go over to their house, I have to constantly correct their English. Wrestling. Yes, I know promoters have used it before. I know it's Southern lingo. I know it's a dialect. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I'm from the South. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. And I hate it. Is it because I grew up watching WWE primarily because I didn't get Crockett back in the day? Maybe. But hell, even Crockett didn't call it. I mean, I hate when wrestlers use that word. I hate when fans use that word. Why? Because how are we ever going to make this sport? How are we ever going to get to another level? How are we ever going to get any credibility back if we're fucking using if we're using words like that? How? Here's the thing. Until we start treating this sport with a little class, and until the outside media, if some way we could find a way to make the outside media stop using that word to describe our form of art, our form of entertainment, it's never going to happen. I mean, you sit there, he goes, the first words of this guy's article, first things first. This is not going to be one of those columns in which a guy who covers a quote-unquote real sport looks down on professional wrestling for being quote-unquote fake. And then the very next sentence, countless pro athletes have dabbled in the wrestling game. You've already cheapened it. You've already made it seem uncredible. You've already made it seem like a joke. You've already made it seem like we're sitting at the county fair next to Goober who's propping up the Ferris wheel. I can't stand it anymore. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry to curse on this video. I really am. I know I need to watch my language more. But I'm fuming right now. It pisses me off. So, Mr. Doyle, you can take this column and shove it up your little ass. Go watch your monkeys fighting in a fucking cage. And we'll gladly keep watching our wrestling.